Why isn't this thing working? I'm about to go back to thing. I'm about to go back to stream. Why isn't shit? Is this right now? What we on, bruh? Why is start video transmission? Mm. Studio, what's going on? Ah, shit. I think I know what's going on. I'm about to go back to using thing. What's going on, bro? Is this joint working? It looks like it is. Interesting. So what the? Think we on. Think this joint is working. Let me see something real quick, bro. I think this joint is. It is. Oh shit! It is. It is. It is. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I, because it doesn't say that. Only one way to find out. Let's figure this out before I do too much talking. Oh. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, this joint is straight. Why is it acting stupid? Let me see something. I'm got oh snap. What we doing? Yo, Streamlabs is acting up. See, I'm about to go back to StreamYard, man. Cause Streamlabs is acting stupid, bruh. It's probably I think I know why. That's interesting. I might have to go back to StreamYard. I'm about to end the stream. Or am I? Let me see. Maybe not. Okay, now this joint is. Why is this joint acting stupid, bruh? Suppose I see. That's how people be getting in trouble. Nonetheless, looks like we're finally up and running. A little bit glitchy. I'm trying. Oh, okay, I see. It's stupid, bruh. Audio sounds good. Again, man, it's challenging when you're your own engineer, producer. You know, I gotta test my own audio. Okay, I see. And it's just like, haven't you done this before? Yeah, I've done it, but I'm using a different streaming output thingy. For those that know, if you know, you know. There's StreamYards and there's Streamlab. I've been going back and forth between StreamYard software and Streamlabs to do this live streaming thing. I want to keep using Streamlabs because I guess that's like industry standard. But This joint is not as easy to use as the other one, so that's why I'm still working out some much needed kinks, but nonetheless, let me make sure everything is up and running properly. Hop up in this thing. Shout out to the folks that's tuning in. Funnily enough, yo, it seems like somebody asked me, like, yo, where do you get the most of your traffic? And I was like, Twitter. And honestly, there was a period of time where I was gonna stop streaming on Twitter. Like, I wanted to, but it's just like, why? Like, that's mainly the main reason why I wanted this capability, because I feel like if I'm on if you're tweeting all day on here, you might as well. And it has the capability, you might as well be on here. And then lo and behold, it just started out being the one where people actually watch. I'm on Twitch and on the low too, but Twitch is, I've been saying this for some time, Twitch is a platform for, like, Twitch is associated with, when I hear Twitch, I hear like little youngins. I hear like Kai and like Speed and like, it's so crazy. I had a conversation with somebody the other day as well too, like the stigma associated with live streaming, bro. I guess this is a off topic. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but I wanted to kick off. I'm already in like Q2. Like mentally, I'm already in Q2. So this is like Q2. So I'm just as like Q2 prep. Like it's March. We just started March, but it's just like Q2. Like, let's just. But so yeah, I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm on Twitch as well too. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm on Twitch as well on the low, but it's just, oh, it does work. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. The stigma associated with live streaming. Like live streaming, when you hear live streaming nowadays, you hear like pesky little kids yelling and screaming. At least that's what I hear. Anytime you talk about live stream with somebody, it's just like, oh, you mean those little kids that are always causing trouble? It's just like, that's the stigma I feel like is associated with mainstream streaming culture. Whereas, nah, bro, there's other people on here that don't do that. Like, I don't do that. So it's just like, I've expressed openly plenty of times my back and forth with Twitch. I don't feel like I had to stop and think to myself, like, who's your target audience? Like, I'm really trying to, like, get this shit down packed. So it's just like, who's your target audience? And at first I thought it was like people like my age, but nah, like, yeah, younger as well too. Like, my age is an anomaly. Like, I'm not, I think on paper, like on paper I was born in 89, but I feel like in reality, like, I feel like I don't feel my age. It's just like, call it genetics, call it whatever you want to call it. So it's just like, man, you got to go to where the audience is. I was trying to be, see, sometimes you got to get out of your own head. And this is like a random stream of consciousness, but there's nuggets in there. It's like, you got to get out of your own head. I was like hell bent on not streaming on Twitch, not getting on TikTok. I'm even considering getting on TikTok. Like, I might see what I got to look into that, because like, reach is reach. I can't be stubborn and say, oh no, I don't want to use those platforms because that's where the little kids, if that's technically I feel like the target demographic, I gotta go to them. I can't expect them to, people don't know what Rumble is. Twitter, YouTube, I don't stream on there as much. Well, I'm gonna start streaming on there now, but the times when I can play music, I can't stream on there. So Rumble and Twitter was where I was coming at, but that's not where the little homies is at. I feel like it's our responsibility to be able to communicate effectively to the little homies, bro. Like, because they'll be quick to say that, oh, it was the generation before them that failed them. But it's just like, well, who's trying? Who's trying? Who's trying to get through to the little homies? So it's just like, shit, I'll try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll volunteer. Like, I'll try. So all that to say, like, yeah, I gotta go to where the little homies be at. When I say little homies, I'm talking like early 20s, mid 20s. I think like that's the demographic, your Gen Zs, whatever Gen Z's classified as. I would say anybody of that demographic that's willing to give an ear to old Unc. I think they call us Unc now. I think it's like anything over 25, they call you Unc. Anything like 20, once you like 27, 28, they start calling you Unc. Ain't that something? It's like, damn, if you consider me Unc, what do you consider, you know? Nonetheless, so I'm on here, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm just chilling. It's Monday night. This is night one of many. Like, I've made it publicly clear that Monday, Wednesday, Friday will indeed, I was doing this before. It's not like I wasn't doing it before, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday will indeed be my streaming days moving forward. I will try to figure out a time frame, like maybe 7, maybe 8. I might even do some night owl streams. I was gonna say that as well too. Like I've been on some night owl mode, bro. It's just like that's the beauty of not having to, you know what I'm saying, as kids and corporate 9 to 5 and this that. When you do your own thing, bro, you got some freedom to kind of dictate when you should be sleeping, when you should be eating dinner, when you should be, you know, what are the cases. You really get to allocate your time to the best of your ability. So as of late, I've been operating like the standard iPhone. Like when I need a charge, I charge. So if I need a charge at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm asleep 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If I want to wake up at 3 a.m., I wake up at 3 a.m. As of late, for the past maybe like 2 months, maybe if not longer, for the past like couple months, bro, I've been like 12 to 5 is normal. Like, and I'm not saying that to sound like, I'm just like, that's just the reality. Like 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. are standard operating hours. If you ever see me tweeting, sometimes I tweet like, because again, a lot of times when I'm tweeting, I don't expect people, I mean, maybe you read it, maybe you don't, but a lot of the times I feel like when I tweet, I'm just tweeting into the void. It's more so for myself, and then like, I guess for anybody who catches it in the wind on social media. So I'll tweet like 3, 4 o'clock. I'm not expecting, unless maybe depending on where you're at in the world, because I feel like there's a few more people that follow me internationally. I guess a little bit. I see some people like not in America, like Nigeria. I've been seeing a lot of different countries of recent followers, whatever the cases I go. So it's just like, hey, maybe it's daytime for you. But for me, Eastern time, like 12 a.m., 5 a.m., I've been up. Like I like the last 2 weeks, I probably went to sleep like at 6, 7. Like, and it's just better that way. It works that way, young. Like I like it like that, man. It's better that way. Like I like being a night owl. It's just like it my body operates better that way, young. And it's like I can still get up as well too. I'm realizing like, yeah, you do still want to be up when the rest of the world is up, I guess technically, but I feel like to focus, to do your best work, at least for me personally, it's better when everything is quiet. Like the world is quiet. Like there's less distractions. Like I'm not expecting somebody to text me at 4:40 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting to get on my timeline. And again, like, you know, assuming most of the people that I follow on the East Coast, like I'm not expecting there to be a popping timeline. Like I get on, so even if I do get on my phone, whatever the case, I know I won't be that distracted because everybody's supposed to be sleeping. You see what I'm saying? So it's just better for me to work between those hours, man. So I've been 12 a.m. to 5. I'm up. Like that's regular. That's a normal. I'm working, but again, I'm not trying to sound like whatever the case. Everybody has their, it's based off your lifestyle, it's based off what you got going on, man. I feel like I'm not opposed to getting back into the rhythm of 9 to 5, but if I was like even just like 9 to 5, like those are productive hours for you. Let's say you did work a 9 to 5, right? Let's say, because that's kind of the schedule I was working before. Let's say you did work a 9 to 5 and you know, still wanted to be a night owl. That would still mean you go to work, rest. I would usually, when I was working, I would take like, I'd probably like log out for the day, maybe like 4 or 5. Try to eat, sleep, relax, and probably get back on here by like 9, 10, and then be up. If you could take a nap, you'd be up for the whole night. Then go to sleep like at 5, rinse and repeat, do it again. Set the alarm clock 9:30, 9, because I used to start at 10. So it's just like, it's just setting a schedule, young. Like that's really all it is. Like. The name of the game is routine, bro. Like, set a routine for yourself, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And this is me talking about, like, this is why I, like, set a routine, bro. It's like, I look at it like this, right? If you have the discipline, you know better than to not have a schedule for work. Like, if you want those paychecks to keep coming in and you don't want to have a sit down with your manager and you don't want to cases, like, you get on that schedule. When they tell you to get on at 9 a.m., you're on at 9 a.m. If you got to be at work, whether you work remotely or in the office or wherever you work, bro, when they tell you be here at 3, you better be there at 3. So it's just like, if you can have that type of discipline for the 9 to 5, you should be able to have that same discipline for yourself as well too. That's what I've been on. So it's just like, if that's the schedule, that's the schedule. So that's why, like, now, like, I know, and you know, that's kind of me, like, being hypocritical, because I'm telling y'all, like, oh, you know, I can't necessarily say every Wednesday at 8. Or Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8, which I want to do. I want to have a set time, but the freedom, you see, like I could do that and hold myself to that same discipline as I would a 9 to 5. But at the same time, you've earned the luxury to move when you want to move. I feel like if I move when I want to move consistently, I'm good. I don't gotta You know what I'm saying? To me, I saw somebody say that as well too, like in terms of just like consistency. Like consistency doesn't necessarily mean every day at 3 o'clock at. Nah, bro. It's just like every day at. I feel like that's the first check. Are you on with the times you say you're gonna be on? Cool. That's being consistent enough. Are you on around the time frame that you say you're gonna be on? Yeah, cool, bet. Did you show up when you said you were gonna show up? That can apply to anybody. Did you show up when you said you were gonna show up? If you said you were gonna do something at 7, did you do it at 7? And having that discipline. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I just tell myself, hey, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be on around 7, 8, 9 o'clock. And still kind of give myself that luxury to, because again, like, discipline is the name of the game. I think like setting a routine is the name of the game as well too, man. Set a routine for anything you do, anything you want to do, anything. Set a routine and hold yourself to it. Like, that's the only way shit is gonna get done. Nonetheless, Q2 prep, bruh. It's been a lot going on. I don't know. I'm gonna just go with the vibes. I don't know. I don't necessarily have a start and end time for today's stream. It's Monday, but I gotta pee. But I am trying to like, oh wait, did I do something? Oh yeah, I did. Let me see something. Is this visible? Cool. Yeah, I do prefer Streamlabs, man. They gotta stop playing around. Nonetheless, all right, boom. Let me do some check-ins real quick. Shout out to, I'm not even on Rumble. Shout out to the folks over on, is Rumble even working? Wow, look at that. Rumble, I'm not even on Rumble. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Shout out to the good folks over on Rumble if you're watching me on Rumble. Yes, I am. Yeah, that's what's up. Is this joint laggy? I hope not. It shouldn't be. Sometimes I can't see this until after, bro. So it's just like, shit, I think I'm lagging. Am I lagging? See, there's nobody to tell me, hey, man, you're lagging. This joint might be lagging, is it? Nah, I don't think I am. See, man, that's the downside of talking to yourself at the beginning, man. Because the chat would have told you, oh, bro, your mic is too low, you're lagging. See, the last time I was grateful my sister was on, she told me my mic was off for like the good first 10 minutes. Nonetheless, anyway. If I'm lagging, I'll watch it on the replay and get it right on the next one. That's the best I could do for you. Nonetheless. And if it's a problem, I'm going to go back to using StreamYard. StreamYard is it's more user-friendly, but Streamlabs is the industry standard. Oh, let me turn this off. My fault. Y'all been probably hearing it. Nonetheless. Anyway, I'm chilling, bro. It's Monday. You don't want to do nothing too crazy on Monday. I don't know about how y'all Mondays typically look. Mine are typically, you ease it on in from Sunday, right? Sunday is recalibration as well too. Rest, recalibration. Set your plans for the week, whatever the case is, and then boom, you ease on in. Monday is just like, all right, bet. Dust off the weekend cobwebs, get back into it. You have a strong Monday, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the week. You see what I'm saying? So, what else? What's been the latest? There's a lot going on. I'm scroll through the timeline, see if there's anything happening as well too. I should probably, I'm gonna do that as well too. Is there anything that I care to speak on in the world? There's a lot of buffoonery that I refuse to speak on. I'm not a politics guy. You guys should already know what I'm talking about. I'm not a politics guy. There's a lot of buffoonery that you guys seem to be entertained by. I told y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all live for today. I wanted to say something. Is this joint working or not? What's wrong with whatever, bro? I'm not even pressed to be on. See, now Twitch is not working. See, I don't really. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. Let me make sure I'm working on it. But what was I saying? There was a lot of buffoonery that was happening within the politics space, and I personally pay it no mind. But I see people still like, why do y'all like politics, bro? like teach your zone, but like, why do y'all like politics? Is it no different than WWE? Like, it's so funny because I think there was an event that happened. It's entertainment. Maybe y'all like entertainment. I guess to y'all, maybe, okay, cool. Everybody has their... Come on, bro. You can't sit here and watch what's happening within politics and think that's real. So, okay, say you like entertainment. Say you like, you know, a good sitcom or whatever the case is, because that's what it is. I said that to y'all some time ago. You will never see me, like, emotionally engaged with politics, bro. Not to the degree, like, I'll say some things and keep it pushing. Not to the degree of, like, going to war and marching and venting and crying. What? Bruh. It's like, to me, that's like, when I see people that are like, on, like, yo, like, on politics, it's the equivalent of, like, being on, like, wrestling. Like, people, again, everybody likes what they like. I got homies that bang with wrestling. Like, I know a few people that be on my timeline that are passionate about wrestling. And that's cool. I like that. Like, that's fine. I'm saying people can like what they like. But in my mind, I throw politics in the same category as WWE wrestling. What was the event that took place this past weekend? There was a lot of events. The boxing match took place. I saw Travis Scott and Drake and Lil Yachty at the other WWE, whatever that was. I'm not a wrestling head, yo, but I see wrestling and I see Trump fighting with Zelensky. The same thing. The same exact thing. Scripts, writing, a little bit of comedy here, blah, 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 blah. So it just be baffling me like, damn, y'all really... Y'all, why are you so emotionally engaged to the outcomes of politics when it's like being emotionally engaged to the outcomes of wrestling? Like, you got to put a cap on it. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, you got to put a cap on on how emotionally involved you want to get with politics. That shit is reality TV. Whatever. Nonetheless, I'm going to go through the timeline. I guess I'm not, man, whatever. I'm trying to see if I gotta watch this back to see if I'm laggy. I gotta see why it stopped randomly working on Twitch. Can you stop things while in real? Let me see something. Can you? I don't want to mess up nothing, but I wonder, can you stop streaming from a platform in real time? I think you can. On Streamlabs. Let me see something. Nah, you can't. Not during a stream. Yeah, you cannot change these settings when you're live. All right, so you can't. See, man, again, like, let me make sure I'm good on everything else. Yeah, Rumble, I'm good. What time is it? Time is cool. Let me make sure it's something. All right, I'm good on YouTube. YouTube is an interesting place. Oh, I'm going to speak on that as well, too. YouTube is an interesting place, bro. Like, subscriber only chat. It should be subscriber only chat on YouTube. Subscribe, yo. YouTube is an interesting place, bro. I see some lag. All right, I see some. Well, not lag. It's just delay. So I'm gonna close this. Let me get organized real quick. I'm going to close this out. I'm gonna move this here. Keep that there. That's Rumble. Keep that there. That's Twitter. Toggle over there. Boom, boom. Shout out to anybody that's in the building. It says 7 people over on Twitter. It says 1 person over on Rumble. And 1 person over on YouTube. Twitch was working and it stopped. But nonetheless, I'm not too pressed. Thank you for stopping by. Hope y'all are doing well. How's life, man? One thing I realized about life, young, like, nobody's exempt from hardship, yo. Like... Nobody's exempt from hardship. Like, everybody has something going on. I don't care who you are, where you live in the world, young. Some people have more things going on than others. And by that, I mean good things, bad things, strife, calamity, stress, anxiety, depression. Like, some people, it's levels to the amount of things that can be on your plate, but everybody has something on their plate. 100%. Like, I don't know no grown adult that doesn't have something that they're concerned about. That's why I be asking people. I ask people, yo, are you good? Like, is everything, like, when you have a conversation with another adult in these times, bro, check up, bro. Make sure, yo, you straight? Yeah. Like, unless, and again, people have different dynamics of relationships, so unless you don't have that rapport with the people that are around you, where you guys don't Ask each other about, yo, the mental straight, everything good, physically, everything good. Nah, I know what y'all do. Y'all would rather sit and talk about people. That's what y'all do. Never mind, I forgot. Forgot people on the internet. Hope that's not you, anybody that's watching this stream, but I forgot what y'all do. Y'all don't, when y'all talk to people, you talk like to like gain insight and learn shit, but you're not really checking up on people. Like, yo, when you talk, yo, how's everything, man? You alright? What's the mental hitting on? Everything good, physically cool? And even if somebody just brush it off and say, yeah, I'm straight, even though they're not, at least you tried. Let them decide when they want to, you know, tell you yay or nay, as if to what the actual status is of what they got going on. That's my mindset. Like, you can't talk to another grown adult in this world and it be like, yo, you alright? How you holding up through the madness of this game called life? You see what I'm saying? That's just me, at least. So it's just like I was saying, that it's Monday night. It's not quite Q2, but I'm prepping for Q2. Of course, we just got one more month left in 2025. I mean, one more month left in Q1, I should say, of 2025. And me, it's just like, I remember I was saying, like, live day by day. It's like, yeah, still move day by day, but you could at least, like, it's like, all right, let me at least try to envision what the next 3 months could look like. Again, there's a lot of wild cards that could happen at any single time. Like, it's just like, all right, me, I move by quarters, me personally. Like, you have what you're going to do for the day, what you want to accomplish for the week, what you want to accomplish for the month, what you want to accomplish for the quarter. I don't plan past a quarter. Me personally, like you have like an idea, like, all right, yeah, I know where I kind of want to be by the end of the year, that's fine. But to tell you the steps, like, I don't know the steps yet beyond second quarter. I'm a quarter at a time. Move like a quarter at a time. Me personally. So it's just like, all right, April, May, June is already it's already mapped. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it now. Like, you mapped it, you planned it out, like, strategy, young. This life thing is about strategy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Life now is about strategy. Organic strategy, like diligent strategy. Like, you gotta, like, plan your life accordingly. I'm saying it because it's like, how can you not? Goes back to saying, have a schedule, set a routine for yourself. Like, bruh, you have to have a routine. Like, come on, bruh. You gotta be a schedule, young. Like, what are we doing? Or else by the time you look up, your life has passed you by. By the time you look up, your life has passed you by. Then what? So it's just like, focus on the day. Survive through the week. Like, all right, bet I made it through the week. All right, bet. Be conscious of what month you're in. All right, cool. April, May, January, February, cool. And a quarter. Don't ask me about Q3, man. I ain't. Let's just focus. Q2, 3-month intervals. I don't know what is popping beyond that. Nonetheless, if I see you on the timeline, I'll say what's up. I typically do that on Twitter. I like Twitter, bro. Or X. Nah, Twitter. Calling it X isn't authentic to me, yo. I realize that. Like, it's like me saying X doesn't feel authentic to me. Like, I wouldn't call it X. Twitter is Twitter, bro. So it's just like, when I say Twitter, you understand X. I think there's not anybody that doesn't understand. So Twitter is just like, calling it X feels like I've compromised. Right? Like, calling it X just doesn't feel like me. So, sorry. So shout out to the folks over on Twitter if you're watching me on Twitter. Hopefully it's not laggy. It should be good. I'm using Streamlabs. If you know, you know. I'm going to see if I can find some things to react to. Shout out to the folks over on Rumble. Rumble's honestly the platform, like, I'm trying to, like, be on. Shout out to the people over at Rumble. What's the dude's name? I follow him on Twitter. The CEO of Rumble. Chris, whatever his name is, bro. Like, I'm really trying to, like, be one of them ones on Rumble. Like, Twitch, again, is not necessarily for me. I'll exist on there, but I'm not putting my energy on there. Like, I'm not putting my attention on it. And that's I guess, more associated with live streaming. When people hear live streaming, they think Twitch, or you maybe think Kick. But that's when I hear that, I think Lil Youngins, like Aiden and Kai, and like, which is cool, but that's not where I'm trying to. But again, I'm going to where I want to be heard. So, But Rumble's where I'm trying to like make the home base because YouTube's gonna turn on me one day. Remember I said it. YouTube. The more and more you're on YouTube, the more and more like, and that's a segue into my experience I had on Friday. The more and more you're on YouTube, all right, there's two types of people that are on YouTube. There's the people that watch content from other people. There's the people that create content from other people. There's the people that do both, right? I do both. Like, I'm on YouTube every single day as a consumer. Like, I watch YouTubers constantly. I'm on YouTube for all types of different categories of things. Like, I watch things on YouTube, like, you probably wouldn't think, like, he's into that or, like, he listens to that person. Yeah, bro, I remember I spoke on that before as well, too. In terms of, like, dismissing the message because you resent the messenger, young. Like, on YouTube, you'll come across a lot of different people that may not look like you, may look a little bit weird or talk a little bit weird, but they have some perspective. So you would be the fool to like, man, I ain't watching this fool. He look, or she look. It's like there's people on YouTube, or I guess any social media platform, but specifically on YouTube, there's people on YouTube that are, some would say, not visually appealing, or talk funny, or whatever the case is. Some people call them corny, like there's characters on YouTube, but if you tap into the subject matter that's coming out of their mouth, it's just like, damn. Or at least just like their mindset, their heart, where their mindset is at, bro. Like, I respect that. So there's a lot of people on YouTube that I bang with, but YouTube, once you're in it, once you start creating content, like, and you understand, like, you uploading videos and you understand just how the algorithm and just the vibes and just like the trends that happen on YouTube, it's a different world. It's a different world, young. But nah, so that's this perfect segue. So I tweeted this whatever day that was, Friday or Saturday. I went to an event out here in Atlanta. That was sponsored by Adobe. I had footage of it. I was gonna put it up, but I learned a lot, yeah. There's so much I can say. I learned a lot, bro. I learned a lot. Like, I'll keep it real. The last 2 weeks of February were like slow. And when I say slow, it's just like, you ever know where it's just like you want to move faster than the will of God. Let's just say that. Let's just keep it real. Like, you ever move faster? Like, you want things to happen faster than what God is allowing? You see what I'm saying? Or just like the forces that I'm going to call it God. Like, the forces that be, however you want to call it. Like, it's like, you can't go ahead. Like, you can't, you're at the stage of your life right now because you're supposed to be at that stage of life right now. So you can't rush ahead. So last 2 weeks, I felt like I was in the energy of like anxiety of wanting to rush ahead. So I was just like, and when things weren't moving at the pace at which I thought they were supposed to be moving, I feel like we all been guilty of this as well too. We've all felt a way when things aren't moving. Your life isn't moving at the pace in which you think it should be moving, right? So I was going through that last 2 weeks, and then the last few days leading up into the end of the month, leading into March, energy like came back right when I needed it. Like, boom. It's just like, all right, but I got revitalized. I went to an event from Adobe. Adobe sponsored an event for like video content creators. I think they had 2 days. The first day they had it was like specifically for like photographers, photography, this, that, and the other. I didn't go to that one. The one they had on Friday was, the one they had on Friday was specifically for videographers, people that do video, so YouTube, video editing, YouTube, live stream, whatever the case, anybody that does video. So I don't know why I didn't think that there might be people that I know there, like loosely. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who. It was my first time there or going to an Adobe event, so I didn't know what type of crowd it was gonna bring out. I should say that. I didn't know who was gonna pull up. I thought it was more so like it was a corporate event, so there were corporate heads in there. But it was like, nah, just open up to the creators of Atlanta, young. So I pull up to this joint, and fairly large crowd, decent crowd. And I see some familiar faces from YouTube, bruh. Some of which people, bigger followings than others, but it didn't matter, young. It was just like, I know you. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So, all right, I go to this because I'm thinking about it now. Like, I thought about it, and it just made it full circle for me. So, the moral of the story, and there's multiple morals of this story. Multiple morals of this story, bro. Like, all right, look. I go to this event, I see these people, YouTubers that, all right, you know, like YouTube will feed you what it thinks you like, right? So I've come across YouTubers that just landed on my homepage. Of course, you guys know you've been on YouTube, whatever the case. When you're on YouTube, the algorithm will just feed you what it thinks you want to see. People that you watch consistently, whatever the case is. So there's like a few people that I've been watching, that I'm subscribed to, that were at this event. And it was like, imagine like, and it's a little bit weird when you see people specifically, I just like online, I tweeted this on Friday, whatever day that was, like when you see people from online and you only know them for online, it's just like, all right, I only know you through a screen, right? It's like all my interactions of you through a screen. Even y'all watching me right now, unless you know me personally, like you only know of me through a screen. But when you see that person that you only know through a screen in person, it's just like, oh, like I know you, but I don't know you, if that makes sense. It's like, I know you, bro. Like, I can't lie and say I didn't watch your video. Like, I'm subscribed. what? Like, I wasn't subscribed. I subscribed afterward, but, you know, you could, whatever. So it's just like, I know your story. So the one dude I come across, his channel's fairly a little bit more big. I think he's at maybe like one, something, my man, Corey Jones. Cool dude, brother. He just be showing up on the homepage. And I see him at this event. He was with a couple of heads, so I didn't get to speak to him personally, but I know him, like, and I would have, but I spoke to this other dude, another dude that just started showing up on my homepage. Months, I'm talking like months before, like, I've been like, this is months, the other dude years. I've been seeing this like maybe like 2 years ago. The other dude maybe like late this year. So, I see these dudes. The other dude I speak to, like, yo, bro, I walk up to him, dapped him, like, yo, bro, I'm hip. I said he has like a theme or whatever the case is. My man, what's the name? Lamar. Oh, I forgot I could show y'all. And the joint was like, it was full circle. Let me show y'all something real quick. All right, I forgot I'm tripping. I could show y'all. Can I? Yeah, I can. Can I? Yeah, it's not a problem. Switch account. But there's a moral to the story, young. It's just like, it helped me. Hopefully it'll help you as well, too. All right, let me show you the first dude. I seen this dude. Corey Jones. I seen this dude. If you're hip, you're hip. I don't know if you're hip. Again, the algorithm's going to feed you what it thinks you like. He's out here in Atlanta. He's at 113 subscribers. He's been in this for a minute. I saw when bro just hit 100K.
Purchasing the Osmo Pocket 3 for their content creation journey and just getting started, or a B-roll camera or vlogging camera, or even an A-roll camera. The Pocket 3 is awesome. I figured out
he does like video. His editing is fire. Like, he can edit. Like, he's solid, bro. He's solid. Funny dude. You know what I'm saying? You get a particular personality, works at Google. He's actually a recruiter at Google too. So bro was there. He was with heads. I didn't speak to him directly, but I seen him, like, and I would have. It's not that I wasn't, whatever. I would have. But it was just a lot going on. There was a bunch of people passing this, that, the other. It was a lot going on. The other brother that I saw, and I chopped it up with him, and that was dope. And I know, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. Bro, it's just like, yo, this YouTube thing is yeah. It's I ran into this brother. Lamar's World, young. Shout out to this brother, man. I'm gonna probably post this later as well, too. I ran into this brother, bro. 2.35 subscribers. He is another dude that just started showing up on my
overwhelmed. You looking at
right? You just started showing up, bro. Just started showing up on my homepage.
Videos where you just trying to go off the top. We are all human. We're not going to remember everything that we have in our mind. Like, the smartest thing you could do.
I know bro's story. Like, I grinder, yeah. And I told him, like, I was like, yo, bro. I walked up to him like, yo, bro, I'm hip. Like, you started showing up on my timeline maybe like late last year. Maybe like, this is around like maybe third quarter of last year. End of like October, maybe like September, October, November, December of 2024. And like, I've watched multiple of his videos, He's shared some stories. I know some shit he's been in with his encounters out here in Atlanta. I know he has a daughter. I know he's a hard worker as well too. My man be grinding like, and he's relentless. He's been at this YouTube thing longer than I have. And I saw when he got monetized, I dapped him up. I told him, I was like, bro, congrats. I saw the video when you announced you got monetized. He was appreciative, like, damn, bro, thank you, man. I chopped it up with him, let him know, like, yo, keep going. And mind you, he only has 2.3, call it 25, call it 2,400 subscribers on YouTube. Some might, yeah, you know, there's relative different size whatever the case is, but just that to let you know that amount of subscribers could still get you public, you know, publicly perceived in real life. You never know who's watching. So to him, he might think, man, I only have, and I hope he doesn't think that. You know, again, if he sees this video where the case is like, yeah, with 2.35, I guess he does this thing on other platforms as well too. I think I follow him on Instagram as well too. So he's been doing this thing for some time. But specifically within this YouTube realm, I only know him on YouTube. Like it's like, imagine only seeing somebody on YouTube and you see him in real life at an event that you at. It's like, damn, bro, like I'm hip to you. Like, keep grinding, keep going. And he was appreciative, y'all. I know he saw that it was sincere, bro. Like, because again, I've said this before on this YouTube journey, man. It is a lonely road, bro. So it's just like a lot of the times you want to give up. A lot of the times you don't want to do it. Him and I were talking about that, man. It's just like, man, I know exactly what you're going through. Like we from one video created to another, stream or whatever the case, it wasn't, you know, whatever, content created to another. I know what it feels like to get on YouTube, upload a video, and it doesn't move. It doesn't break 10 views. I know what it feels like when the subscriber count is just stuck. It's not growing. Like, it's just, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like. You start asking yourself, man, what's the point? But I can see he's tapped into what I'm tapped into, young, which is relentlessness. Like, he's gonna keep going. Yeah, you can take a break. I think he was telling me as well too. Yeah, he ain't posting in a few days. I was like, bro, I understand. Yeah, you telling me, I understand. Yeah, I ain't posting in a few days. I had to take some time. That's like, I understand, bro, because you definitely don't want to burn out. We spoke on that as well too. Burning out. You don't want to burn out. But what's the moral of the story, young? What's the moral of the story? You never know who's watching you, man. I say that to myself. I say that to anybody who's in this lane as well too. Anybody that's on social media, content creation, whatever you're doing online. Like, you never know who you're inspiring. Like, you never know. Like, I seen this, bro, man. Like, it's undeniable. Man is a hard worker. he's a hard worker. Grinding. Multiple hustles. YouTube content. Got a daughter. Grinding. Put in years. And I'm sure he probably feel like, yeah, his channel should be a lot further than it is now. I know we all feel like that, bro. But the fact that he's still going. And I was able to watch him celebrate a milestone that I haven't even reached. I saw him when he reached his monetization. My channel is nowhere near kind of, sort of. It's just like, it's nowhere near monetization. So to see another man get that, yeah, bro, congrats. Congratulations on that monetization. Congrats, bro. Like, you're relentless. I told him that, bro. It's like, if there's anything I take away from watching your videos, bro, you're relentless. Like, you don't seem to be letting this thing, you know, wear you out. And I think that's his whole brand as well, too. Dreams never die. I get it. I don't know why. Dreams don't have deadlines. Yeah, dreams don't have deadlines. Dreams don't have deadlines. I keep forgetting that. Dreams don't have deadlines is his whole brand. Dreams don't have deadlines, man, and he's an epitome of that, bro. He's a little bit older than me, I think. A few years older than me. But cool dude, man. But YouTube, it's interesting seeing online people in real life. Like, it's interesting seeing people that you once solely knew online, and then you see them in real life. It's like, oh, damn. Like, I know you, but I don't know you. But I'm gonna let you know to keep grinding, keep going. But that could be applied to anything, man. That could be the 9-to-5ers, anything, man. You never know who you're inspiring through how you carry yourself and your lifestyle, man, and your morals, the thing you stand for, the things that people can take away from you. So, like, I told him, like, man, I take away resiliency. When I watch your videos, I see resiliency, you know? And I want to be like that for somebody else as well, too. Like, I hope. Because other than that, like, what else are we doing? That's why I can't get into, like, streaming and content creators that it's just like, what else are we doing? Like, y'all playing? I just feel like it's disrespectful. Like, to get on here and create videos in hopes of gaining people's attention, and then once you get their attention, you feed them bullshit, is weird to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the ROI? When people read your tweets, when people watch your videos, and everybody can say, oh, well, yeah, I'm not an influencer, bro. I just get on here and say, yeah. Everybody got outs, give themselves an out for things. Yeah, man, still, bro. That can even be down to your own children. Like, you never know who you're inspiring because they're watching you, what you do, how you think, how you view the world. So you don't even have to be a content creator, man. Like, even the people that are in your real life and are watching you, you're inspiring them as well, too. Your kids are looking up to you. Your spouse is looking up to you. You got to iron sharpens iron. That's what I told him as well, too. Like, iron sharpens iron, bro. I could give you props and not feel away, and not feel like it's ego or this, that, and the other because I know what it feels like, bro. I know. So shout out to them brothers, man. Shout out to Adobe. It was a pretty cool event as well, too. It was a perfect way. It was on Friday, the 28th. It was the perfect way to end the little slump I was in for February to kick off March. Like, I already knew March was, I was out here, but I needed that. Like, I needed that energy, bro. I needed that. That event did exactly what it was supposed to do. Exactly what it was supposed to do. So I'm grateful for that. What else is going on in the world, bro? I'm out here, man. Like I said, of course, you see, I made sure I made it clear on all my other platforms. You will see me every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 7, 8, 9 o'clock for the foreseeable future. God willing, like, that's like, God willing, you will see me every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday here around this time. If not, I got a good reason for it. That's the type of energy I'm on. As they say. That's the type of timing I'm on. Every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I can't play no type of games now, folks. You can't play no type of games now, folks. You see the world that we're living in right now? Let me go get on YouTube, see if there's anything worth reacting to on YouTube. You see the world that we're living in right now? If you still think it's playtime, you're behind. I said this before. If you still on playtime, I don't know how you're perceiving the world. If you out here playing, you playing? Yeesh. So that's the mindset I'm on, at least, bro. Like, you gotta be taking things seriously right now. And then again, but there's a balance of not taking things too seriously. It's everything in moderation is the moral of the story, bro. Oh yeah, my man Tank. I guess we could speak on that as well too. Everything in moderation, bro. Like, everything in moderation. Like, you gotta go. And I said, I might have tweeted this as well too. Like, it's just like the name of the game now is just finding the right balance between going hard and taking it easy. I tweeted something along those lines. Not too long ago, man. The name of the game now is finding the right balance between going hard and taking it easy. Like, you don't want to burn out. You don't want to do the most, right? But you also don't want to take things too lightly. You understand? Let me fix this real quick. You don't want to be taking things too lightly. That's a no-no. So it's just like, what you on, bruh? It's should I do this now? Let me do something real quick. Boom. I should probably pee as well too. So yeah, I'm chilling. And this is how it's like, I'm gonna get on here and just see where the night takes me. Sometimes I'll have a plan, sometimes I won't. This is one of the plans this is one of the streams I don't have a plan. So if you're watching me, wherever you're watching me right now, thank you so much for tuning in. We hanging out, bro. Come hang out. Feel free to depart when you want to depart. But this is my Monday. It's Q2 prep. Like, Q2 is map. Like, Q2. So maybe you could use this time as well, too, to plot out your Q2. What you got lined up for Q2. And again, you might think like, oh, no, we're still in Q1. That type of mindset is already... that type of mindset is already having you at a setback, man. I'm talking about Q2 and you telling me, oh, nah, we still in Q1. You already behind. You already behind, bro. Yeah, it's Q1, but it's Q2 if you really want to think about it. Come on, bro. Day by day, yeah, but have a little bit of foresight, a little bit. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? That's the tricky part as well, too, because these streams, I got to edit them. So the longer the stream, the longer I got to sit and edit. I mean, of course, you can start. I need to start doing a better job of that as well, too, of timestamps, although I can find stuff fairly easy. 45-minute mark. So it's just like that helps you when you go back to like know where you're gonna edit. But I gotta do all of that. I met some other people as well too. I met a dude that does clips, but I don't think he necessarily does the type of clips that I do that I would need for my stream. Like he clips live streams, but it's a little bit different. So until then, until I can put a team around me, bro, because you know that's typically the goal. At least that's my goal. I gotta do everything myself. Can y'all hear me? I gotta do everything myself. Nonetheless, I'm chilling. Let's see. No, put no bread. Yeah, a lot of the times this is gonna be chill, bro. Like I'm not. Everything don't gotta be. Got plenty of time. This is just day one of many. And I think the last time I was consistent like this was like maybe almost like I think it was like third quarter. Yeah, like September, October, August, September, October, something like that. Well, I did go about like 2-3 months about this time, but I'm gonna do it now. Like even then, I was still kind of like this whole thing has just been trial and error and testing. So I'm about to be on that. What else? I'll find some other things. Am I live or not? See, now I'm back live again. The audio seems good as well too. I'm back. It does look like I'm on Twitch. I need to get my laptop back. Yeah, it looks like I'm good on Twitch. But why does you want to be acting like that? Am I? Yo, my fault. I just peeped. Who's this? Fisher Fishes. Yo, what's good? Can I reply to you? What up, G? I'm not used to people talking. I need a laptop. How come I didn't see it on my thing then? Oh, I know why. It's because this thing is it? No, this thing. Wait, website. Okay, there it is. It did pop up. Ha, yo, got it. Did y'all see? Maybe I didn't see it. How come I didn't? Oh, it was probably when it was logged up. Yo, got a chat now. I probably wasn't paying attention. My fault, G. Whoever this is. Twitch, cool. Twitter, cool. Rumble, cool. All right. What else should I do? Let's go. Close this. Boom. This is YouTube. Eat this up. Boom. Eat this. Boom. YouTube. Rumble. Let me see something real quick. Nice. I got some ideas. I got some. Like I said, Q2 is Q2. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I watch your heroes turn into the villains. Ouch, my stomach. Yeah, we good. This light was acting up as well, too. I'm glad to see it's working. All right, boom on here, boom on here, boom on here, boom on here. Nice. All right, boom. Let's see. What else do I want to do? Let me get on Twitter real quick, see what else is happening. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. No, what happened to Kyrie? Prayers up for Kyrie. No, what happened to Kyrie? Prayers up for Kyrie. Dang, no, what happened Kyrie. To Kyrie? Prayers up for Kyrie. Dang, no, what happened Kyrie. To Kyrie? Prayers up for Kyrie. Dang, no, no, Kyrie. What happened to Kyrie? Prayers up for Kyrie. Is he hurt? What? I mean, yeah, he's hurt, but what?
The knee he grabbed.
Oh, they didn't show the full thing. Prayers up for Kyrie.
Immediately. It's just unfathomable, all the injuries that these.
This is what's happening here.
That gives you chills.
He does. He's that guy.
He is that guy.
Kyrie, bro. I bang with Kyrie hard body. I bang with Kyrie Irving, bro. Money bag.
For those wondering why is he shooting the free throws, if there's a possibility of him coming back to the game,
he wouldn't be.
He has to shoot these free throws.
That's exactly right.
That's a money bag too.
With 2:35 left in the first quarter, Kyrie goes.
Let's go, Kyrie.
And the knee he grabbed immediately.
I bang with Kyrie for multiple reasons. I bang with Kyrie because, like, he too, of course, if we've seen before, whether you're aware or not, he too is one that is willing to express himself, even if it means ruffling a few feathers. And I respect people like that, man. I don't think he's out here, you know. I feel like there's people that's out here that's blatantly going against the grain and saying things that could, you know, whatever the case is, negatively evoke emotions from people. And I don't think Kyrie's one of those people. And I think there's people that do, you know, say things that go against the grain, but they, you know, I want to believe they still back it in a sense of what they believe is right and just, right? Again, that's, you know, people argue and say, oh, well, right and wrong is subjective and this, that, and the other, which it is, you're right. But I like people who aren't afraid to say sometimes what needs to be said. And it's more admirable when these people have a lot to lose, right? So we've seen it with Kaepernick. We've seen it with Kyrie. We've seen it with a lot of different people who did decide to use their platform to speak on matters that they thought were important to them. And a lot of different people. Kyrie's one of those people. So that's why I bang with Kyrie. I also bang with Kyrie because he's tapped into, like, the scene as well, too. In terms of, like, the streamers. I think he was supposed to do a stream with Sneeko. I think he's done some streams himself as well. I bang with Kyrie Irving, man. I follow him on Twitter. He is definitely one of my favorite players. It's just like the dude is nice with it, young. I bang with Kyrie. I support him. Like, I think he's when it's all said and done, the legacies that he's building for himself right now, when it's all said and done, people are gonna be able to look back and be like, yeah, he was a solid one. When the Kyrie documentary drops, like, I would want to see a Kyrie Irving documentary if there isn't one already. But shout out to Kyrie. Hope he's doing well, man. I don't like seeing injuries, bro. That's a blow to the Mavericks, bro. No Kyrie is like, that's serious business. You lose Kyrie, that is a concern. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. Hope he pulls through. Still went to the free throw line and got it done, bro. Relentless. Again, relentlessness, man. Driven, drive, ambition, fearlessness. These are all characteristics that I admire in other people, and qualities that I try to instill within myself as well, too. So when I see other people who hold those qualities, of course, man, I'm going to always give out props, man. I'm always give credit where it's due. But anyway, what else is going on, man? Shout out to Kyrie. What else is happening? I'm perusing through Twitter. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. If I see, I'm gonna say what's up. I don't follow that many people, but I might. I've been very particular about the things that I want coming across my screen. Trump stuns European NATO allies and ends all U.S. military aid to Ukraine after losing patience with Zelensky, who he demands show commitment to peace or his time is up. This here, folks, is no different than WWE. Kadai Senga hits 96 mile per hour. Spring debut takes surprising Mets turn. Trudeau announces 25%. Trudeau announces 25% tariffs on U.S. goods will take effect at midnight in response to Trump's own Canadian products. In response to Trump's... Oh, okay, I got it. In response to Trump's tariffs. So Trudeau is announcing a 25% tariff on U.S. goods, which will take effect at midnight in response to Trump's tariffs on Canadian products. Interesting. Again, we at the end of the day are the ones that feel the brunt of that, not them. I think we all know that as well too. Like when you hear like tariffs and high inflation, that applies to us, the little guys. Remember I had that conversation with y'all? Remember I told y'all about the totem pole and us living in an ant farm? Those tariffs affect us, not them. Keep that in mind. How was that boycott? Is that what that boycott was for? Is that what people were? I saw people were boycotting on the 28th. I don't think I spent anything, but I would have if I had to, because y'all don't be serious. Y'all have selective, y'all don't be serious. So when I see things like that, hey guys, let's come together and not shop on the 28th. Y'all not serious. Y'all not. I don't take stuff like that serious. Y'all have selective anger. Like y'all, there's certain things that people like, the things that we should really be like, yo, like put our foot down, revolt on. Y'all cool with. Y'all cool with. So I don't know. Nonetheless, what else is happening? I gotta fix this thing since I'm streaming on. Gotta put all my links at the bottom. Yo, Speak Pelosi, any hot stock tips? Now would be a good time. We are getting murdered out here. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Low-key only having one kid, and that kid being a girl is so cunty. Oh, jeez. Jay-Z is suing the woman who accused him and Diddy of the R-word, along with her lawyers, Tony Busby and David Fortney, claiming she admitted the assault never happened, but was pressured to make false allegations for financial gain. Sean Carter. Good to know, bro. I mean, it all sounded like BS if you ask me. I think that was indeed the case. That, you know. But again, we don't know these people. I've said that before, man. We don't really know these people. Severance Season 2 director. Shout out to her, man. Did y'all watch Severance? This show is top tier, bro. It's not for everybody, though. Severance is not for everybody.
I'm to watch her for signs.
This was this lady's directorial debut. Director's debut, I guess you could say. This is just a scene. This is not even gonna do justice. It's not gonna do justice. You gotta watch this like Severance is a very good show. To interrupt job for those looking or just curious. Severance is a very good show, bro, but it's not for everybody. It's an acquired taste. Severance is an acquired taste. Like you gotta be like a little bit unique in terms of your interests, like artsy, cinematography. Like if you're into stuff like that, like compelling, like visual storytelling, unique characters, little weird, little funny, little dark, little, you'll like it. If that's not your vibe. 5 years ago, this was the last normal week of our lives. It's been a hell of a decade, you guys. I'm telling you, man, I feel like I know the plight of the Gen Z / millennial. Many gruesome deaths. The plight of the average man in this world. The whole world has underground bases connected by underground railway. Of course it does. Let's not get into that right now since I'm on YouTube. Like I said, yo, I'm gonna probably put a lot of my energy on Rumble and Twitter, because YouTube, I already see. I know how YouTube gets down. YouTube isn't gonna let me. I wonder if YouTube isn't gonna let me get down how I want to get down. Even just alone with the music, they don't let you do what you want to do with the music. So they tell you that speech is free. You have freedom of speech, but you do not have freedom of speech. Anybody who's under the impression that they have freedom of speech without consequence. Kwangdom says, I am really only interested in catching up on the escapades of my favorite scammers on IG stories. Shout out to her. Just catch up on the escapades of my favorite scammers. How did they get the dog to sing? Let's find out. This is from Drama Alert. What's this about?
Hoje é papo de sumiço. Na zona leste tá propício. Saco extrato que hoje tem giro. Morena do cabelo liso. Tá querendo sentar na garupa. Eu embaixo com ela dentro da favela de BM. Era só pra desbicar. Canto de lombadela com a mão na placa. Se caso nós passaram nada. Esticou, foi pela contramão, não pegou. Acionaram o copão. E no outro dia o menor virou mídia com a cara estampada na televisão. Esticou, foi pela contramão, não pegou. Acionaram o copão. E no outro dia o menor virou mídia com a cara estampada na televisão. Hoje é papo de sumiço. Na zona leste tá propício. Saco extrato que hoje tem giro.
The dude was barking, and other dogs started barking in the back as well, too. Eagles set to release Super Bowl champion cornerback Darius Slay. What? Why? Eagles are set to release Darius Slay for what? Why would we do that? Warren Buffett breaks silence on Trump's planned tariffs, act of war. Warren Buffett himself allegedly has said that it is, quote, an act of war for Trump's planned tariffs. Let's take a look. Let me see what this comes from. New York Post. Let me see if we have anything here. Warren Buffett breaks silence on Trump's planned tariffs, calling it an act of war. Warren Buffett broke his silence on President Trump's trade policies, comparing his planned tariffs on Canada and Mexico an act of war. The legendary investor behind Berkshire Hathaway, which has large businesses in insurance, railroads, manufacturing, energy, and retail, spoke before the president moved forward with implementing 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico and 20% on China as of midnight Tuesday. Actually, he's quoted here, Warren Buffett says, quote, actually, we've had a lot of experience with them, tariffs, of course. Buffett said during an interview with CBS News for a documentary on Katharine Graham, the late Washington Post publisher. They're an act of war to some degree, he added. Canada and Mexico had threatened to respond with their own taxes before Trump paused his decision for the levies last month. Experts have warned that tariffs could reheat inflation, particularly impacting the automotive industry and sending prices for new cars soaring as much as $12,000. I did hear about that. I did hear Trump was talking about cars being as much as 12,000. Buffett, the 94-year-old Oracle of Omaha, seemingly agreed during the CBS News sit-down. Over time, they are a tax on goods. I mean, the tooth fairy doesn't pay them, Buffett said with a laugh. And then what? You always have to ask that question in economics. You always say, and then what? Warren Buffett declined to comment on the current state of our economy. He says, well, I think that's the most interesting subject in the world, but I won't talk. I can't talk about it, though. I really can't. I bet he can't. We're not at that. We can't get into those conversations. He doesn't talk about the current state of the economy with us. Not us. Warren Buffett said he's not privy or inclined to speak on what he thinks is the current economic status here in America. Why would he? He says, no, I can't speak on that. Not with you guys. His problems are different. His resources are different. Nonetheless, folks, all this tariff talk, tariffs, Canada's coming with the tariffs. You already heard, of course. I think I did a video on that as well, too, not too long ago. In terms of who and what it would affect. Ultimately, in my opinion, of course, these tariffs always affect the little guy, us, the little guy, the everyday consumer who's already struggling with paying the bills and getting, adequate groceries in our fridges and pantries. So tariffs, of course, we will be the ones who feel the full, I guess, level of the full blow, I guess you could say, of the impact that's going to have on us financially. Tariffs, and then, of course, you got Canada. Dude said he's answering back with tariffs. Feeling it's just like, all right, bet Trump is going to do it. All right, bet we're going to do it too. That's not good. I don't know, man. I try not to. It's like, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? And people will rebuttal and say, oh, well, see, that's how you voted. Depending on how you voted for this. All those who voted for Trump or all those who didn't vote at all. Come on, bro. These dudes got a plan already. You thought you had some say-so? I said this before. You didn't have any say-so. This was going to happen whether whoever was going to go in. So tariffs was on the card for them. You might have not have known it. But for them, yeah, let's increase some tariffs or for some feathers. It's a game. Survival of the fittest. Remember I said it. So these dudes don't really care. And it seems like there's a lot of ego entitled to it as well, too. Things that could be just easily solved. A lot of ego. Remember I told you it's a dick swinging contest with dudes in politics. These dudes don't care. So Trump, of course, he's not going to back down. This other Canadian dude doesn't seem like he's going to back down. He said, hey, we raising it to 25. Canada, Mexico, whatever the case is. Trump said, boo, boo, boo. And he's doing that in response to what Trump did. Then what? And again, it doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect their household. Nah. Whose household do you think it affects? Politics. Nonetheless, what else is happening, man? The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Disabled veteran sets Karen straight, blah, 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 blah. What else is happening? I'll toggle over to Twitter as well, too. I mean, YouTube. How long have I been on here? Only an hour? No, I've only been on here an hour. I'm about to go pee. Technically, I'm about to go. Technically, I want to stream for at least 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I've only been on here an hour and 10 minutes. That's crazy. I'm about to go take a leak. I shall return. How long was I going to be on? This is the first week. It's cold. It's not cold. These donuts be busting, bro. Ugh. That's weird. Billie Eilish's brother is getting backlash for dating a girl that looks like him. Or looks like her, I should say. I'm sorry. That's sick. Billie Eilish's brother is getting backlash for dating someone who looks like her. Here's a picture. Billie Eilish in the yellow. Billie Eilish's brother. Billie Eilish's brother's girlfriend to the left of her. That was pretty sick. Let me see another picture. Oh! This is Billie Eilish's brother. This is Billie Eilish's brother's girlfriend. She looked like she could be her not doppelganger, her stunt double. And that's who your brother. Isn't that weird? You the brother. Like how do you process that in your head? Like both parties gotta ask themselves, yo, what's wrong with me, right? Billie Eilish's brother is just like, yo, yeah, like I am just dating a girl that looks rather much like my little sister. So you yourself like, yo, what does that make me? Like, what does that? And then Billie Eilish, like, how do you process that? Like, damn, my brother is dating a woman that looks like me. Isn't that sick? Y'all on that Game of Thrones shit. That's that. It's just weird. What's the message? If you date a girl that it's just like, is it a reach to say you romantically find your sister attractive? Isn't that what we're basically saying? If you you're dating a girl that has the same aesthetic as your sister, is it a reach to say your sister's your type? What type of Game of Thrones shit is that? Hollywood, yo. That's why people be looking at y'all weird, yeah, because y'all be moving funny. What's the other joint? I seen Holly Berry. Let me speak on that. Holly Berry. Did Holly Berry smooch down somebody's husband in front of her? Tripping. Ladies, what's your take on that? Ladies, you're out with your man. You're out with your man, another attractive ass woman from your man's past that he maybe worked with before. Let's just say an old coworker sees your man, approaches the both of you, sees y'all out, she approaches the both of you, say, hey, sorry, sweetie, I just gotta do this. From 20 years ago, from some shit from 20 years ago. I got it pulled up. Shout out to Fairbucks. Halle Berry kisses Adrian Brody as his wife watches, recreating the moment when he kissed her at the Oscars in 2003. Sorry, Georgina, but I gotta do it, is what she says. Sorry, she turns to the man, says, sorry, I gotta do it. No, you didn't, Halle. You didn't have to. Some shit from 20 years ago. Let's watch this. You didn't have to, Holly, and I love you, Holly, but you didn't have to. You didn't. Yeah, right.
Oh my God!
Now here's the thing. One of two things. One or two things. Let me keep it real. This is Hollywood. One or two things. This was either this was already scripted. They already knew this was happening. He probably the smart thing. What I would hope, what I would hope happened was this was just another scene. Hey, sweetheart. You know, it's the night of the Oscars. Whatever the case is, Holly's team reached out, wanted to create a moment as they come on, guys. You know, this is what they do. I'm hoping this is what actually took place. Sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, just to let you know, Holly's gonna come up to me when we're out at the Oscars. She's gonna, she's gonna acknowledge you. I'm gonna share a quick smooch. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Yeah, 20 years ago, I did the same thing. There's a video of him doing it. I forgot where that was. Adrian Brody. If I can find it, I'll show it. So he did the same thing to her 20 years ago on stage. Here's a photo. Ladies, let me talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies, you're out with your man. Oh, I can't make it bigger, can I? Ladies, you're out with your man. Halle Berry, this because of Vanity Fair. Halle Berry planted a friendly kiss on Best Actor nominee Adrian Brody on the Oscars during the red carpet. The moment was a throwback to the now infamous kiss that Brody gave Berry when she presented him with his first Academy Award back in 2023. So when Adrian Brody, this gentleman here, of course, first received his first award, Halle Berry presented it to him. He smooched her down. This was back in 2023. We're in 2025. So 22 years later. 22 years later. Halle Berry says, you know what? Hey. Need that back. Sorry. Turns to his wife, says, sorry, darling. Sorry, hey, I had to. Yeah, and she would have said, hey, well, I have to slap you. Yeah, it looks like it was done a great just. Now, again, knowing what we know, knowing how these people operate, this was probably already scripted. All parties were aware this was going to happen. You know, a nice little Oscars moment and stand the other. But if Halle Berry, or option, this wasn't scripted. Halle Berry did actually pull up on another woman's man, turned to her and said, sorry, sweetheart, I had to, while all was watching, and smooched down your husband in front of you. How you reacted, ladies? Ladies, you're out and about. You're out at the grocery store with you and your man, you and your husband, you and fiance, whoever. One of his old co-workers from 22 years ago. One of his old co-workers from 22 years ago sees y'all out at the grocery store, walks over, says, oh, there you go. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember when he did this to me 22 years ago. There you go. Walks over, comes over, oh, sorry, sweetheart, I just had to. I got to smooch down your man right here, right now, in front of all the world to see, in front of all these cameras. You know how it is. Come on, Halle Berry, you fine, but unless y'all had this arranged before, this is not a good look. I bang with you, Halle Berry. I do. I'm gonna twist it. But this was not a good look. This is not a good look. If this was already arranged before, y'all spoke about it, everybody already knew, all right, cool, yeah. Cute little moment. Because we all know this is what it is. It's all clicks and views and headlines and this, that, shocking moments, this, that, and the other. That's how it works. But in the event that this wasn't, oh, Halle Berry. Ladies, you letting this slide? Ladies, let's say you're within this industry. Let's say you're an actor, actress, whatever the case is. You're in this, reality TV, influencers, this, that, and the other. Would you still let that fly? Is there certain lines that just should not be crossed when it comes to dealing with other people's partners, bro? As if we don't hear about rumors of, not even rumors, of just like, oh, this couple broke up after 20 years of marriage. Oh, this person was cheated, this, that, and the other. And again, they're all actors, and I guess they're all friends. Of course, there were laughs and cheers and hugs afterwards of the cases. But again, like, if this wasn't planned beforehand, this is a problem. You just got that man in trouble, Holly. He had to answer for that. Halle Berry, if this wasn't planned beforehand, Yeah, she laughed and smiled and said, yeah, it was all cool now. But when he got home, there was a discussion that was held if it wasn't before. That's just not, you can't be doing that. People don't play around with their kids. People don't play around with their spouses, young, unless this is how y'all get down in Hollywood. Because we know it's not a stretch to say that's just how they get down in Hollywood. What, everybody sleeping with everybody? What's the problem? Don't you know? And I'm not saying they're sleeping. I'm not saying anything had to go beyond what this kiss was, but optics-wise, from us who aren't maybe as informed, I don't think nobody's letting that slide. Don't even say if a man did that. It had to be a woman doing it in front of another woman. A man would never do that. A man would Fellas, do we play games like that? Fellas, you're out with your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance at the grocery store. Her old coworker comes over from 22 years ago. Looks you over, hey, sorry, big bro, I had to. Hey, sorry, bro. I gotta do this real quick, man. Your wife is just too... They got their own little inside joke amongst themselves. Another man walks up to your wife, smooches her down in front of you, just like, oh, sorry, bro. Hey, I had to, man. This was before you. Like, hey, I had to. You letting that slide? Does he leave there with his life? Do you leave that grocery store without going to jail? Men, there's certain things, men, we would never do that. We would never do that. So it had to be woman on woman. And even still, that's risky business. Because, again, if it wasn't planned before, and it was all fun and games now, that man had some explaining to do when he got home. Maybe some phone calls were maybe held afterwards, like, yeah, hey, don't be doing no dumb shit like that, bro. You understand? What else we got? What else is happening? I figured time moves a lot fast. It doesn't. Why is it? Time moves fast. I mean, this has technically worked for me. Time moves fast for everything else. I mean, I'm having fun. It's all good. Excuse me. But I've only been on here an hour and a half. It feels like I've definitely been on here for at least 2 hours. Excuse me. What else is happening? Shout out to the folks watching me overall. Let me check it real quick. I'm excited, man. I do feel good for Q2 as essentially the theme of tonight's stream. Q2 prep. I do feel good about Q2. I do. I'm not going to lie. I do. There's goals that I've set for myself that I would like to accomplish by the end of Q2, which of course is the 30th. June 30th. By June 30th, if done correctly, I should be in a better position. And hopefully you'll be in a better position as well too. Set goals for yourself, man. Like, iron has to sharpen iron, bro. Have an accountability partner if you're not in a relationship, whatever the case is. But if you with somebody, man, first of all, learn self-accountability. I think that's primary. Don't look for other people to, you know, hold you up to doing what you said you were going to do for yourself. So if you told yourself something, there should come a level of discipline with that alone. But of course, we all have people that maybe we do or don't share things with, or, you know, tell them, you know, yo, man, hold me accountable. This is where I want to do. This is where I want to be. Then people can maybe check in. Yo, where you at with that? If you're fortunate enough to have people like that in your corner that can hold you accountable, add that on to the layer of discipline that you yourself have given you in terms of getting shit done. You see what I'm saying? So that's what Q2 is, man. Me, I don't got those problems. He said, me, if you know where that's from. Me, I hold myself accountable, and God holds me accountable. Yeah, I said it. Like, that's all you really need. If you locked in with a higher power, and you told the higher power that, you don't need nobody else to see to it that you do what you said you was gonna do. Ain't nobody else there. You said it. That's the thing about setting your own goals. When you set your own realistic goals, and you have some self-discipline, and can hold yourself accountable, that's all that you should need. The higher source in which you set it to, and prayed to, and asked for the guidance for, and then yourself. You should be able to discipline yourself. Oh, scrolling too much, or oh, I've been watching for Netflix for too long. Oh, you got to be able to hold yourself accountable, or else the shit that you want to get done is never gonna get done. That's just a reality. Plans don't work unless you do, bro. You can think and plot and build all day, but if there's not a level of execution that comes with that, don't get mad at the results you don't see. That's the thing that be getting me about people, man. People be hating on other people and envious that their life is in a certain way when you didn't. What work did you do to change your situation? Did you do the work to change your situation? What else is popping? Honestly, 10:30. I could probably do another 30. Because, again, like, the longer the stream, the longer it takes me to edit. So that's like, yeah, I'll probably keep that in mind. Yeah, moving forward, yeah, because I got to edit it myself. So moving forward, I'll do that. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2, 4, 6. That's 6 hours, 6.5. I'll do like 2.5 hours. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Minimum, like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Because, again, I am the one that has to edit 2.5 hours of footage. Although I do leave the full stream up a lot of the time as well, too. What the hell is this idiot doing? Not that, I was looking at something else. This lady, what the hell are you doing? She dropped dead mid-argument. Oh, she died? Shit. Ooh, my fault. Plaque Boy Max, please raise your kids to not be fucking weirdos. Plaque Boy Max reacted to a clip of Senna and Valkyrie getting threatened by a stream sniper. I bet with Plaque Boy. Tapped into the younger folks, bro. I am. Not gonna lie, the younger streamers, man. I respect their hustle, some of them.
First off, what I want to say is, obviously, fuck this weird ass nigga. Guys, please raise your kids to not be fucking weirdos, bro.
Please.
You know? Like, hopefully we start having less weirdos over these years, bro. Because this shit's insane. For this nigga to even think. This nigga gotta be not mentally okay or something.
Of course
like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? I texted Senna when I seen this clip. Because I saw the Scuba Ryan shit. You feel me? I'm glad they're okay. Yeah, the real moral of the story is, like, bro, just don't be a weird person, bro. If you get rejected, nigga, just move the fuck on. Then you know how many people is out there, bro?
So simple.
Come on, boy. Little dick ass nigga. Come on, boy.
Come on, boy. Youngins are weird.
You struggling that much? First of all, the nigga is camped out at an amusement park. Nigga, this shit be for little kids. This is an amusement park, right? Nigga, first off.
Shout out to Plaque Boy Max. Don't be weird, bro. I said that. So that's another thing I tweeted not too long ago as well, too. Like, again, I said this earlier in the stream as well, too. And just in terms of... Oh, I should have spoke on the actual situation that took place. So if you're not aware... other streamers, of course, these are all streamers. These girls got ran into by a weirdo. What is it? Senna and Valkyrie. It was a weirdo streamer that if I could find it. Another thing happened with Amaranth as well too. I heard about that. These are people that y'all may or may not be, depending on the circles that you're tapped into on these YouTube streets. Streamer streets. If you're loosely familiar with some of these people you probably never heard of, but they are indeed. I'm loosely familiar with some of these people on streaming platforms.
And like
this girl. So these two were harassed by a weirdo. That's basically, so the clip before that I was playing was Plaque Boy Max reacting to or speaking to these people, which are his friends. Of course, they're all in the streamer community. These are high-profile streamers. And these two were out and about. They were IRL streaming. Of course, IRL is in real life. So when you're streaming out and about, you have the cameras with you and you're out and about. There's what they call stream sniping, right? So stream sniping is people being able to watch your stream and be like, oh, bet I know where they're at. Let me go pull up. Like, people watch your stream to find your location and meet you there. And this dude just took it too far. It was some weirdo dude. Now, again, a lot of the times, let me play this clip real quick. Let me just see what she's talking about.
And like
like I said, like you guys, when that clip cuts off, like we had to run into a store screaming that somebody was going to kill us so that somebody would step in and let us in the back. And we were lucky that one of the workers who was not like questioning us actually like believed us, and he put us all in the back. And
that's what's
they're
up.
panicked. They didn't know what to do, so they tried to bring us behind the buildings to help us, but we didn't know where he was. He I think when we went in the store, he backed off because it was a lot of people. And
But
so
they're
we
at
don't
an
know where he
amusement park.
was.
Let me pause right there. My condolences to these two young ladies, man. Again, because there is a narrative out there that is, of course, is a lot harder for female streamers, women streamers. Live streaming is indeed a male-dominated space. It's also a younger generation-dominated space. I had a conversation with somebody as well too, in terms of like live streaming. When people hear live streaming, you think about young people, Gen Z for the most part. All the main popular streamers, for the most part, are indeed younger generation. So to be a woman within that space as well too is a lot challenging as well. So these two young ladies had an experience where a dude, I won't show him, I don't know if they showed him, but a dude was being a weirdo. Stream sniped them, was watching their stream, went down to, I guess they were at the fair. This dude right here.
Oh, God.
Look at this weirdo. Now again.
Oh God, yes, that is. Can I sing for a change?
What?
A change for the better, as you would say.
Okay.
And the change would be.
Nah, y'all playing. Why y'all smiling?
Oh.
If you'd like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone.
Wait, are y'all smiling? Wait, is this serious or not? Wait, see? Y'all laughing.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait. So I'm gonna keep following her.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep following her.
Not another one. No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really riz.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
Get behind me.
See y'all playing. Is this serious? Was this really serious?
Oh my God.
Kendrick.
Are we getting churros?
Kendrick, add it into the list.
Thanks for coming in, lady.
I don't mean to be insensitive to the situation at all. If it did, if it indeed was something serious.
You can also get them from the vendors.
I'll speak on another situation that happened with Amaranth.
It might be better with the vendors. I didn't see any churro vendors though. Did you? There is one.
So wait, I'm confused. Maybe let me watch the full clip. Is it like, I don't understand. So according to them, this dude just kept following them, but to me it looks like y'all laughing and playing. Like I don't know. Again, the story was he followed them more. I think she was saying that in the clip as well too. When the clip ended, he followed them more into a store, was threatening to kill them. Something. I don't know. It looks like with these streamers, man, and a lot of things as well too. Some of them do cry wolf. Some of them, there's so many different streamers that I've seen that, I'm not saying these ladies did, but there's streamers that have gotten what they deserved. It's just like, what did you expect was going to happen when you're harassing people in public and, you know, preying on people and, you know, whatever the case is. I've spoken that some time ago as well too. I'm not saying that it was the situation with these girls. With these girls, sounds like they were out and about doing their IRL stream, of course, and a creep came up to them and kept harassing them. And this clip that I'm seeing here, it looks like they were all still playing and laughing and playing, according to her story. Oh, it got serious. Let me see. Let me keep watching. Let me see something. Because it looks like y'all was playing at first.
You like these? Incognito time. Stand behind me. I don't like. I'm gonna keep following her.
Yeah. Like,
where's your little Glock? I mean the lighter.
I'll beat him if I have to.
Where's your little Glock? That's what I was gonna say. Where's your little Glock?
I mean,
What's good?
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Oh no, we're not.
Hey, excuse me. No. Security. Emily, no.
Hey,
stop.
Whoa.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now.
Security.
He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
Oh, he's right.
Security, please.
Security.
What?
This guy threatening to kill us.
glad I kept watching. So it looks like it was a lot serious. Thank goodness I kept watching. It does seem to be, and then of course this was the video that I watched before, so of course I didn't watch everything in order. Interesting.
And
then.
Like I said, like you guys, when that clip cuts off, like we had to run into a store screaming that somebody was going to kill us so that somebody would step in and let us in the back. And we were lucky that one of the workers who was not like questioning us actually like believed us, and he put us all in the back. And
I'm grateful and positive. I'm grateful they were able to get out of that situation. That is some creepy shit. It does look like the dude, it started off laughing jokes with the cases, but it looks like the fool got aggressive. Now, a lot of the times, people will say, oh, you know, cry wolf, what are the cases? They're just doing that for streams. It's scary because the space that we're in within the streaming world right now is that, had there been streamers before that have put on skits or what are the cases for people to believe that maybe this was happening, what are the cases, and call it and slap the entertainment label on it and said, oh, it's just entertainment, it wasn't real. Yes, streamers have done that. Streamers have put themselves in risky situations all in the name of entertainment to get their views and subscribers up. So when situations like this do happen and it is real, people are maybe a little bit hesitant to show sympathy or want to maybe make sure that they do their due diligence in finding out what really happened before they expend their resources, whether that be monetarily, emotionally, whatever. So yeah, it does look like this was a serious situation. Another situation took place, and I'll share that real quick as well too. Again, this kind of shook up the streaming world. Again, depending on where you're at in the streaming world, these are all people that are all complete strangers. I'm loosely familiar with these people just off of being loosely in that space in terms of these Twitch streamers and who does what and what platform, what are the cases. Another situation happened with Amaranth. She's a girl that I know. These were the girls from the pier. So hope they're doing well. Amaranth had another situation. Her joint was crazy. And this all happened at the same time. This all happened. Was Amaranth. This all happened within. I know Fearbuck covered it. Shout out to Fearbuck. This dude covers a lot of stuff. You know, Trump throwing leg kicks with his soccer star boyfriend. Shout out to her. Shout out to Kai. Kai's now was down. Amaranth got into a situation as well too, which was wild. Some dudes tried to get her for some crypto. Yeah, this was the joint. Amaranth, of course, is another streamer within this streaming space, the streaming community. Amaranth just released footage. It says here, Amaranth just released footage of being chased down by masked gunmen who broke into her home attempting to rob her of crypto, including the moment one of them was shot by her. I'm sorry. So yeah, Amaranth, okay, I see. So they were attempting to rob her of her crypto, including the moment one of them shot her, or she shot somebody as well too. So this is the footage of, I think, her security camera.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
I'm so tired. Come on. Go.
Bruh, I'm gonna say something. Bro said I got shot. What? Let me tell y'all something. Pause right there. So that was Amaranth. Y'all, I don't know if y'all hip to Amaranth. Let me see if I can find. So Amaranth. That's crazy. These are the tweets. This came from Drama Alert. This happened yesterday as well too. So Drama Alert said it. This is the video. Another video looks like. They ran up around her house. This was around her neighborhood because she's a multimillionaire. She has crypto. It looks like they wanted crypto from her. I'm being robbed at gunpoint. Yeah, she started tweeting and people were like, wait, what? And she said that I guess that was the only way she couldn't call because it would have triggered them something. So she started tweeting. They pistol whipped me, but I got one. I'm bleeding also, but stable, going to the hospital. This is not a prank. Help. This was when March 11:55, March 2nd, literally yesterday. I'm covered in blood, but only some of it is mine. I'll update y'all later, but I'm safe now. Was at gunpoint. They gave me a phone and log into and log in with gun to my head. What? Was at gunpoint. They gave me phone and said log in with gun to my head, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence. Got you. So these 3 dudes ran up on Amaranth. Released footage of the robbery. Got dogs in all over the place. I don't know where this is. She goes in the house.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
And she had the thing on her.
Go.
Amaranth had it on her. You hear the gunshots. I got shot. I'm saluting that. You lucky that's all that happened to you. Pray to God you don't succumb to your injuries. What you think this is? So what's the moral of the story, folks? Here's the moral of the story. If you're a live streamer, content creator, anybody that's in this space, of course, and especially if you're doing these IRL streams, IRL, again, in real life streams, where there's just like, you're out and about in public, going about your daily life, and people are able to, oh, I don't know where she at. Ooh, I'm about to pull up. When you're playing those type of games, you need to be doing it with security, or you need to be strapped yourself. I personally don't do that type of style of content. When I'm streaming like this, I'm in the comfort of my own home, and even that is still, you know, I'm tucked away, whatever the case is. But self-defense as well, too. Me personally, I do exercise the Second Amendment. I don't know if I've ever said that publicly, maybe once or twice, whatever the case is. So I want to catch you slipping. I do own a firearm. Let me just put that out there. Let me just make that clear, so you ain't say I ain't tell you. What's that one clip? What's the one dude, man? Yeah, it concerns me, but I pack that thing too. So if they come around this way, you will get clapped. Y'all seen that meme before? Or that one clip of the one dude? I packs that thing too. So if they come around this way, you will get clapped, young. Me personally, especially me being where I live, I'm out here in Atlanta. Atlanta is a stand your ground state, meaning you do have the right to arm yourself and protect yourself. So you think I'm not going to take that opportunity? I can't play no type of games, bro. I'm not. I can't. Lucky for her, that could have went left because this was not staged again. This was another situation where people thought it was maybe staged. Of course, now we see the footage and the blood and everything saying that, of course, it was not. It was not staged. This is Amaranth. This is Amaranth. This is the girl who they try to rob her crypto. This is that 57 M's. This girl got stupid bread. Like, I don't know if this is in her crypto. What is this? I don't know what this post is, but she's a high-level streamer. OnlyFans streamer, okay. I'm not hip to her, but I'm hip to her. So Amaranth, the streamer who played the victim, this is back in 2024, who played the victim card regarding an abusive partner who allegedly forced unwanted sexual adjacent on her, has made $57 million on OnlyFans. This girl has made $57 million on OnlyFans. It's not including her streaming. $57 million. So when people know that you got 57 M's in crypto, maybe, I don't know, she's a crypto head, whatever the case is, yeah, you do become a target. A target is indeed placed on your back. So if dudes get the chasing on you because they find out you're up 57 M's, you better move like somebody who has 57 M's and is a public figure. So for me, that means, yeah, it's on me, bro. What? You think it's not? You think it's not? Once you become that type of person, bro, and you outside, as the kids say, you gotta move like somebody who's like that. You're not a regular Joe Schmo anymore. So I'm glad she was able to defend herself in that situation. I'm all for people being able to defend themselves in sticky situations. I saw another video of a dude, some teenagers or young adults, whatever they were, man. Dude tried to rob a kid with the shoes off his feet and they lost their life. That's another video I saw. I don't think they were streamers. It was just regular. It was surveillance footage from a store. And dudes try to run up on this girl. My fault. Run up on this dude and get him for his shoes. And he had it on him. Pulls out the gun. Imagine being in a store. Imagine you're minding your business by yourself at a store. Two dudes walk in. They look at your shoes like the shoes that you got on. And one tries to rob the shoes. He ain't tell you take them off. Like, yo, come up off those, bro. Nah, he reaches for your feet, swoops you off your feet to take the shoes off your feet. And you do that not knowing the dude had a gun on him. What do y'all think this is? Like, y'all really think, like, people are going for that? Some people are. Some people are not. Everybody's not just going to let you bring harm on them. Let that be a message to anybody, bro. These weirdos, like my man Max was talking about. Why y'all weird? People don't practice empathy. Would you want somebody to do that to you? If you were the one that was up M's or, just going about your regular life, you don't even got to be a millionaire. If you just wanted to safely go to your destination without any problem, would you want somebody to try to rob your shoes off your feet? So why would you do that to somebody else? And in that video, they died. The two kids I'm talking about, these are other two kids, they lost their life. Bodies laying still. The footage captured everything. One dude standing by himself. Two other kids come in. One of the two, reaches for the dude's shoes from his feet. Brings him to the fountain. They scuffle. Dude who was standing in the store by himself pulls out a gun. Shoots one, shoots two, gets up, gets himself together. It looks like the second dude was trying to get back up, shot him dead, got out of the store. I don't know what's going to come of that, because at some point, maybe that's not self-defense. You maybe pass the barrier, the threshold to be able to preach self-defense. But what do y'all think this is? Fuck around and find out, as they say, man. Me personally, I'm not even on. I'm a regular dude, and it's on me, bro. What? I can't play no type of games, man. I can't. And I'm not saying it makes you a tough guy, whatever the case is, but it makes you somebody who respects their life. So run up if you want. Same thing as well me. I'm not the biggest person, bro. I'm not the most. I go everywhere by myself. I'm not physically intimidating, structure-wise, physically-wise, right? So you might see me and think, oh, green light, shit is sweet. Run up on him. I would highly advise that you do otherwise, yo. Especially out here in Atlanta. You think I'm playing games? You think I'm... But anyway, we won't speak too much on that. Just know everybody's not going for that. Moral of the story of all of these stories that I covered, man. Just know people are humans and want the same liberties. Yeah, if they're Instagram or TikTok or whatever the cases, streamers are the cases, and they're a public figure, they still demand some type of level of respect and security and privacy. If people don't want to take photos, they shouldn't be obligated to take photos. If people don't want to interact and engage, they shouldn't be obligated to do that because you feel like you know them from seeing them on social media. Respect people's space, respect people's boundaries. And then don't come across the person, and all the other streamers that's doing that as well too. Protect yourself. Whether you got to call security or whether you are your own security. Protect yourself, man. Everybody's not rooting for you. Everybody's not rooting for you. Everybody's not well in the head. So you got to move like you somebody, like you one of those people. At least that's how I think. So if you ever see me out in public, I said this, if you ever see me out in public, say what's up, man, because I said that story as well too. Say what's up respectfully, though. Say what's up respectfully, bro. Like, say what's up respectfully. I'm cool. I'm chill, bro. But I'm trying to make it back home the same way you trying to make it back home. And I'm going to see to it. I got things in place to see to it that happens. If you catch my drift. Nonetheless, it's a crazy world, bro. It's a crazy world out here, bruh. Nonetheless, yeah, Kyrie Irving helped off the court after scary leg injury and potential Mavericks nightmare. Oh, no, Kyrie. No, Kyrie. No, Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. Spoke on him earlier. Cool. I'll probably do another 10. What else is happening? Let me get on YouTube real quick. The clock's ticking. The plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Shout out to Chloe Bailey, Fine Self. Do I want to talk about that? I heard the situation with Nipsey Hussle. Well, Nipsey Hussle's brother, I should say. With his burger. What's the burger? Marathon Burger. If I come across that, I guess I'll speak on it. What else? The dark side of blowing up on YouTube. Back to DoorDash. I'll check that out. Shout out to Dodash. Let me like this and check this out. I'm losing a little bit of energy.
Courage out right quick. I'm gonna pull over because
That's Dodash. I'm a little bit tired, but I do got. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Let me see what my people is talking about. These are people I'm subscribed to. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? I'm hungry. Yo, I can eat. My metabolism is still pretty fast. I can eat to capacity and 2 hours later be hungry as if I didn't just eat. What time is it? 11. Okay, what time did I eat? Okay, that was maybe like 4 hours ago. Okay, it has been. But still, I ate. I was full. I had a solid meal. I had a solid meal. Shout out to the folks. Let me see. If you're watching me over on Twitter, shout out to you. If you're watching this over on Rumble, shout out to you. I had a full meal. And I am hungry as if I didn't have that full meal. That was around like 6:30. Yeah, so maybe like 4 hours. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna call it at 2 hours. Let me just round up to 2 hours. Oh, that's why I missed the comment as well too, because I didn't have this open. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Clock's ticking, the plot thick. That's my fault. That's why I missed this. That's why I missed that dude's comment, because I didn't have this window open either. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Sign in. Yeah, I gotta eat again. I'm hungry. It's imperative. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Holy Father, who gonna save the children? It's just, bro, I'm hungry. I gotta go eat again. Of course, I won't eat as heavy. What the hell? Let's see. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Let me see something real quick. Let me see my chat real quick. I want to see something. This is good. I need to do all this. Hopefully, I'm gonna watch this back and hopefully I wasn't laggy. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens, and watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Testing, testing. Let me see if my chat works. Testing, testing on all platforms. It doesn't tell me about Rumble. Let me see something. I don't get Rumble notifications. That's not cool. I should get Rumble notifications. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? Damn sure not these politicians. Therefore, testing, testing. Let me see something. Therefore, you know it takes a village, or else it's fuck this world and everything. That's what's up. Looks different. Testing, testing. So I could get YouTube. I could get everything, but let me just make sure Twitch as well too. Who's this fool? What is this? The best videos on. Excuse me. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. All right. So I can see chats from Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, but I can't see Rumble. I'll look into that. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. All right, I'm about to call it. Yeah, I'm about to call it. Ooh, yeah. Nice little stream. I did what I had to do. Yeah, 2 hours minimum, 2.5 hours, 3 hours max. But there has to be a reason for it. But just starting off again, working at a pace that makes sense for me. But we'll be back on here Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays for the foreseeable future. Like. That's when and where you could find me. Thank you for anybody that tuned in. Let me make sure. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. All right, yeah, we good. This was fun. Plenty more to come on that. Chill joints, like. Is that really what took place? Why didn't I think to look at this? The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna speak on for now. Really, this was a stream just to make sure. I switched over to a different streaming platform software And it looks like I'll after I watch this back, I'll know whatever. But everything seems to be working smoothly, so that's a good thing. Of course, these are things y'all can't really tell behind the scenes, but for me, I had to work out some technical issues on this new stream because I'm now using StreamYard again. So I'm glad I got to see what I needed to see. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Heavenly Father, who gonna save the children? All right, I'm about to call it. This was fun. Nice little chill Monday. Did my 2 hours. Oh, do I keep showing that? I did. Whatever. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. Twitch is not for me, bro. I'm about to call it. The clock's ticking, the plot thickens. I'm watching heroes turn into the villains. Holy Father, who gonna save the children? Oh, he's stuck in the Matrix. Nonetheless, all right, let me call it. All right, this was fun. I know what I have to do moving forward. I've met my quota for today. I will continue to be here every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday between the hours of 7, 8, 9 o'clock. I might do some graveyard shift streams. Maybe, maybe not. Because I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I might do some. I got some ideas, bro. You know what I mean? I got some ideas. Solid Monday. Solid first Monday of March, young. Solid. Very productive. I like that. Productivity should be the goal. Nonetheless, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I need to go find something to eat again. I need to edit these videos, chop up this stream, upload these videos tomorrow. And I'll be back on here on Wednesday. Same time, same place. Figuring this thing out day by day. Chipping away at our goals for Q2. That's the energy I'm on. I hope you're on that same energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and subscribes. Thank y'all for giving me a slither of your time if you choose to do so. It's greatly appreciated. I will catch you guys on the next one.